This week's new releases are a bit light on retail games, but we've got quite a few digital releases to make up for it. Hi, I'm Scott Jones, and this is your Press Pause Daily. The only real retail game of consequence this week is the latest game in the Kingdom Hearts series. Dream Drop Distance is the first game of the series to head to Nintendo's 3D handheld, and as the name implies, it is in 3D. The game puts you back in the shoes of the main series protagonists Sora and Riku as they prepare to face off against another impending threat. The duo enter the sleeping worlds to take the exam that will make them true Keyblade masters. Along the way, they will head off to some brand new Disney worlds that will be brand new to the series. Among the places you'll visit are worlds based on Tron Legacy, The Hunchback of Notre Dame, Pinocchio, and Fantasia, just to name a few. The enemies this time are called Dream Eaters, and players can use the environment in order to perform new movements and finishing moves called flow motion. This game is a follow-up to Kingdom Hearts 2 and takes the story in a new direction. If you're a fan of the series and own a 3DS, then this is obviously a must-buy. The first of our 3 digital releases this week is a game that piqued our interest when it was announced. Deadlight is a side-scrolling survival horror game that has you trying to make it across a post-apocalyptic Seattle to reach your loved ones. Now, unlike most zombie apocalypse games, this one is actually a 2D side-scrolling platform puzzle game. This game doesn't have you plowing through hordes of the undead guns blazing. Most of the time, your best option is to run away. You move through the environment looking for ways around them. However, in the times you have to fight, you'll be able to use the environment to your advantage. Add on to this a unique visual style, and this makes Deadlight a standout game in the zombie genre, and definitely that is a must-buy for me. Our second digital game is a tie-in to the Sylvester Stallone action movie sequel, The Expendables 2. The game is releasing first to the PlayStation Network to kick off their PSN Play event, but will hit XBLA and PC in a few weeks. The game is a 4-player co-op shooter that works as a prequel to the upcoming movie. Players will be able to control 4 of the movie's main characters, including Barney Ross, played by Sylvester Stallone, Gunnar Jensen, played by Dolph Lundgren, Hail Caesar, played by Terry Crews, and Yin Yang, played by Jet Li. The plot revolves around going on an adventure to rescue a very valuable billionaire. Of course, with a plot like this, something is bound to go wrong, and it's up to the crew to shoot the ever-living crap out of anything that moves. Players can play with 3 others locally or online, and the game will take them to many locations, including Somali deserts and Burmese jungles. This game looks completely silly and over the top, but then again, so does the movie, and that's not necessarily a bad thing. It looks like it's got an old-school shoot-'em-up vibe that could be a lot of fun. Our last digital release for the week is a sequel to the 2011 third-person tower defense game Orcs Must Die. Orcs Must Die 2 thrusts players and their friends back into battle against terrifying mobs of orcs and other monsters. With a redesigned spellbook, players will have a broader range of options to build a deadly arsenal of defenses. Investing hard-earned skulls in an enormous new upgrade system will allow players to cater to their favorite methods of burning, grinding, tossing, or dismembering orcs. The game will feature co-op as you play as either the headstrong war mage or the strategic sorceress. It also features a story-based campaign that picks up right where the first game left off. There is a classic mode as well as an endless mode that lets you face off against waves and waves of enemies. And on top of that, there's over 20 enemies, over 50 traps, weapons, and guardians, and a massive upgrade system, which means you'll be able to spend many hours in this game. If that sounds like a winner to you, then fire up your PC and download it today. That'll do it for the new releases for this week. Thanks for tuning in today, and if you've missed any of our past episodes, go to presspause.mevio.com, check them out there, and I will see you tomorrow.